Hello my friends, as you saw, as the Actron told us that we have to replace the coils. If you notice in the video, we have a P0300, a P0303, and a P0304. Now the P0300 is a multiple misfire. So what it's saying that there's more than one misfire in the cylinder. Now, in order to have a P0300, you have to have a multiple misfire. Now, in this situation, we got the P0303. It means cylinder 3. This is a Toyota. This is a 2004 Toyota Camry, and this is cylinder 1, cylinder 2, cylinder 3, cylinder 4. So the P0303 is this one, cylinder 3, and P0304 is this cylinder. Now, the Actron told them that the #1 fix, remember, is just something they recommend, is to change the coils. If you saw in the previously in the video that the Actron is telling us to change the coils. Now, the situation we have here is that the one coil alone for this Toyota Camry, it was like $105 for each. So now, if we had to replace these two, that would be like 200 and something plus tax. Now, the other thing, what we're gonna do is to make sure that these coils are good or bad, is I'm gonna use what is called a spark plug tester. I have this one, I bought this about a year ago. I forgot where I got it from. If I remember, I'll put the link below. This is a spark plug tester right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check the coils because they're so expensive. We don't wanna change something if the coils are good. So now I'm gonna zoom you in. If your car might have a cover on here, and if you have a cover, you take the cover out. This car doesn't have it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out these two coils and see if they work. So I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit, just for you can see how I'm taking them out. I'm gonna be using a 10mm socket. There's only two of them, one here and one here, 2mm socket. So the first one I'm gonna take out #4. Let me zoom you in. Hopefully that's close enough. So now you have a 10mm bowl right here. And I'm gonna use the socket. I'm gonna use my drill master to go a little faster. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my left hand because I want you guys to see. And you can actually use a regular socket. And do it slowly. I usually use my other tools for this, but today I'm using my drill master because it's a little cold. So once you remove it, you see me put this up here. It's very easy. Take your 10mm out, put it in a safe place, and put it right up here. And usually this has what it's called the clips. This doesn't have the clip. Let me see if I can zoom you in a little bit. Let me get you up here. Let me see if you can see that. Let me see. I guess I'm gonna have to see that. Has 10mm. I took the 10mm out of here. And I'm gonna just take the clips off. These clips right here. I'm just trying to zoom you in. Let me just zoom out a little bit. So when I take the clips, these doesn't have no clips. If you had a clip, all you have to do is press it, and it comes out. So I'm gonna do this one because the clip is not there. Sorry for all the moving, but I want to show you everything as much as possible. So if you have the clip, what usually you just do is press, and it comes out. This one doesn't have it, you see? And then all you have to do is just pull this up. Okay? So once you pull it up, we're gonna connect it we're gonna connect the spark plug tester on it. Sorry for all the moving. I'm just trying to make sure you guys and girls see everything I'm doing here. Remember, it has a multiple misfire. So now, you see, this is your coil right here. They recommend to change the coil on it, but we want to see if it works. You want to look for oil or anything. It looks like it has a little wetness in here. So I'm gonna have to check. It might be oil. So now, what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna take the spark plug tester. We're gonna put it right in here, just like a spark plug, right? So now, we're gonna connect this. We're gonna connect it back. Okay, we're gonna connect it back. And we're gonna take the spark plug connector. Let's put it here. Okay. So now, you wanna make sure there's no gas or anything leaking around, because if you spark this and there's gas around, you're gonna have trouble. So you wanna make sure your fuel injectors is not leaking, nothing is leaking. So what's supposed to happen, I'm gonna zoom you in. I may not be able to see it from over there, but I can hear it. It's gonna make a sound. So what's gonna happen is when I try to turn the car on, if the ignition coil is not good, it's not gonna spark. If the ignition coil is good, it's gonna spark. From over there, I'm gonna hear the noise because it makes a funny noise. So once I click it, we're gonna see if that works. If it lights up like sparks, that means that coil is good. Maybe get you a little closer. I think that's close enough there. Try it. So it did spark. So what that's telling me that coil is good. So that's cylinder number 4. So if we would have changed that coil, we would have changed it in vain. She would have wasted $100. Now we're gonna go to the other one. So we know now that this coil is good. So what we're gonna do is just connect this one and plug it back in. Make sure when you put it in, I like to take them out and put them in first. And you push it all the way in. Okay, push it all the way in. We're gonna put the screw back on because I want it, when we do the other one, that we have a good spark. So that one is in there. So that was number 4. Remember, we got a random Misfire. So that was number 4. Now we're gonna go to the P0303. This is number 3, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna unplug it first. So I like to do, and then we're gonna take the 10mm bowl out of here. You don't have to do it fast. We're gonna do the same thing we did previously. We're just trying to find out if if these coils are good. They are too expensive, and you don't want to be changing parts. This one looks pretty clean. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect the back. We're gonna use our spark plug tester. And we got to put it somewhere the ground, so we're going to put it in the same spot we put the other one. Make sure it's all the way in first. So let's try that one. That's number 3. Let's get you closer. Let's get you very close. Remember, if it sparks and it hits a little noise, I think that's close enough, right? Then again, it's like, there you go. All right, if it sparks, remember, it's good. If it doesn't spark, that coil is no good. Let's try. wasn't able to hear it, so I don't know if I did it correctly. So I'm gonna try again, because I wasn't able to see it. But definitely got a misfire. I'm probably gonna have to go back in the video to see if it's if he sparked or anything. Okay, here we go. So it is sparkling. You probably can't see it, but you can hear it. That is sparkling. So it is sparkling. You probably can't see it because it's daytime, but the noise will tell you that is working. When you hear click 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 click, that means that it's sparkling. So here we go. We have two we have two coils that are actually good. If we would have changed it, we was actually wasting money. This is my friend's car. She would be wasting $200 on coils. So it's good that we had the spark plug tester. They got some other ones, but this is the one I use, and it works for me. So what is our next step? Well, we have these misfires. So I'm gonna take this out, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the spark plugs, and I'm gonna check the spark plugs for see if there's any oil, if the gaps are correct. So I'm gonna move you back. So we're gonna check the first spark plug is number 3, and what I'm checking for is actually oil, or if the spark plug gaps are good, and I think I got it. Have a this is a spark plug tester right here that I have. I'm gonna be using the millimeter ones. You got inches and millimeters. I'm gonna be using the millimeter side. Now, I wasn't able to find what is the gap has to be, but a friend of mine told me it should be, because he said it should be 1.1 millimeters. So let's see if they close enough. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the spark plug out, and I have a 5/8 spark plug remover, and let's take the first spark plug out. Okay. Couldn't find my magnet, so I'm gonna see how I'm gonna take this spark plug out. So we are looking for any oil. We are looking to see if the gaps are correct. But one thing for sure, this car has a big misfire. And that should be enough right there. I have this also. It's not long. It's not long enough. Should have something like this, like a rubber like this, long. But this one is not long enough. So I'm gonna see if I can grab the spark plug. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, and you see, this thing has oil on it. I don't know if I can see it. It has a lot of oil in it. So there's something deeper or what's going on, but you see the oil is there. It could be the gasket. It can be the gasket in here that is leaking. So here we go. Let me show you again. The spark plugs are a little burnt. You can see it. And it has oil. These spark plugs will change, as you can see. They were changed about 6 months ago. And For 6 months to be like that, there's something wrong. So that's that one. Let me go get a rag and clean this up and see the gap. Okay friends, I'm back. Cleaned it up. There's definitely oil in there. It's burnt. So let me see what is the gap. I'm looking for 1.1 and I'm using the millimeter side. This spark plug's gaps are good, but you can see that it's burnt. So there's something going on in there. I'm just gonna clean it. I'm just gonna clean it and let her know the spark plugs are actually good. This is not bad. So there's oil in there. Let's try the other one. See what we got in the other one. And take the other one out. It was already loose because I checked the coils on it. Taking the spark plugs. Grab my rubber piece. Oh yeah. You see that? There's a lot of oil in there. You see it? So that can be a reason why we got this multiple fires, because there's oil in there, as you can see, and it's burnt. See the oil? So there's oil inside. So this whole valve cover gasket has to be removed and see where the leak is coming from. She said before that she changed it, but it looks like it's a little leaking. So whoever did her job, let me see if I can. So we got oil in there definitely. So the spark plug is getting burnt. Okay, so the spark plugs are definitely getting burnt. So that's her problem there. And if we change them, the same thing is going to happen. There we go. So let me see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the one for number 1 just to see how the spark plug is. And I'll be right back. Okay, this is cylinder 1 right here. Now, it doesn't have no oil, but you see these burnt marks. So something is going on with the engine. I don't know what it is at this time, but to be changed 6 months and spark plugs to be burned like this is burning oil too fast. You see it? There's no oil sign on it, but you can see that it has burn marks in it. And I did check the other spark plugs from cylinder number 4, the gap is correct, 1.1, and this is number 1 right here. And you can see that it's really burning. For 6 months spark plug, this is too burnt. Let's see what's the gap. Even though we don't have a misfire, so we're gonna just see the gap. Let's go. Start over here. I'm doing the millimeters, so it's the back. Hey, my boy was correct. They are all 1.1, so that's what it's supposed to be. So there's something else going on with the engine, and I'm hoping that there's no antifreeze in there. So this is it. So I'm just gonna let her know that I believe that the misfire has to do with the oil in there. Now if she wants that change, I can change that for her. I don't recommend her to change the spark plugs. The reason why is because it's gonna burn again. But if she wants the spark plugs changed, we'll change them for her and we'll go from there. But I think it's just the spark plug just being burned with oil in there, and something is going on with the engine. So before you start changing coils and everything, make sure you get a spark plug tester. Make sure your gaps are good. You also want to check your fuel injectors. But the fuel injectors, I think they're good. I'm gonna see if I find one of the pieces just to check the fuel injectors. So I believe it's just the oil, the misfire, and it's getting in the spark plugs. I'm gonna let her know what's going on, and if she wants to change the spark plugs, it's on her. But I don't recommend it. She has to first put the valve gasket on it, because the oil is going in there. So this is once again Non-Mechanic. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys and girls. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and thank you. Later.